Hello, and thank you for watching this video. My name is Deas, and today I'll be discussing my sleep project I performed for my Baylor Sleep Science class in the fall of 2025. I decided to go to my men's Bible study for a few reasons. First, it meets every week, which made scheduling very easy. It's adult men, so it met all of the requirements for who I should be pitching to. It's not on a college campus. And every week there's different topics led by a different person, which made it easy for the group to accept having me teach for a week. Also, it frequently includes handouts for members for Bible verses and other thought-provoking questions. And all in all, I just fit really well with the intent of the project. It usually includes group discussions as well, and everyone gets to chime in, which encourages active participation. And so for the week that I went, I decided to discuss sleep, what the Bible has to say about it, and how we live into God's design and vision for sleep in our lives. Normally, this has more than 20 participants. However, I think due to the holidays, there was less because of travel, and one was having a wedding. So I ended up taking this handout and this presentation to my family Thanksgiving in order to make up the numbers. All in all, this was really great, and I got a lot of awesome feedback from both this group and my family. In total, there were 20 persons, 15 adults at the Bible study and 5 adults at the family Thanksgiving. There were also some teenagers at the family Thanksgiving, but I won't be counting them, which is also why there's no pictures of the event as there are people under the age of 18. Now, the group is scheduled from 7 to 8:30, but we ended up staying till 9 because there was a lot of engagement. People were just excited about the content. They were fascinated about neuroscience and sleep studies. They were really amazed at all of the misconceptions out there, and the feedback that they gave me was awesome because they were talking about how they viewed sleep and how they never even considered how we should be sleeping. Um, the 3-page handout, which I included a picture of here for the first page, had topics on dreams, basic sleep, and the use of sleep aids to control sleep. As I stated, the project went extremely well. Everyone was very much excited to hear, and they stopped and really reflected on not only what Scripture has to say, but also they questioned their own actions and how they view and treat and sleep. Um, I would do this project again, absolutely. If I went to more groups, I would bring this back. I've got this handout saved so I could. And the family presentation was also well. A lot of my family members were super encouraging, and this just made it more comfortable to engage in scientific communication with non-scientists and non-college students in a way that was non-confrontational, enjoyable. And I will probably keep talking about this for a long time. Overall, the best moments for this project was just how excited people were and willing to listen and be involved. We ended up staying late because people had so many questions about neuroscience and sleep. I went to a wedding that some of the men from the men's group, someone from the men's group's getting married. And when people came and saw my wife, they actually were talking about the sleep study. And they had showed their handouts to their spouses and talked about it at home. And this is fulfilling because it shows that the work that was put in and the conversation was lasting and far reaching. And also, my wife and I have discussed about how to have better sleep hygiene for ourselves and our son, who is 6 years old. I appreciate you so much, and I hope that your projects went well, and maybe you could do one in the future.